Welcome friends. Today we are going to discuss the second type of digital to analog converter, that is R to R DAC. So this is the second type, where why it is called as R to R, because we are having just two resistors. So in that, one resistor is called as a base resistor, we can have a base value of R, and the other which will be twice the value, that is called as a 2R. Whatsoever the first resistors, no matter, we are going to have a second resistor that will be 2R. That is not depending upon how many bits DAC we have. So we can make up the ladder with R as a base resistors and 2R as the twice the value of the base resistor R. What we can have, if we have a just 1 kilo ohm resistor, that is called a base resistor, then a 2R means there will be a 2 kilo ohm resistor, that is a second resistor. So we'll have easy, or we can say maintenance point of view and accuracy point of view, we'll have R to R ladder is easiest than the weighted resistor type DAC. In case of R to R ladder resistive ladder network, the ladder means a network. So where this R to R means nothing but we have R and 2R resistors and their ladder network. So we'll have finally the output voltage, that is the equivalent of the digital voltage signals. So the input voltage is applied to the ladder network at various points, and we'll have output that will be equivalent to this digital input. So the output signal is the result of all these input voltage points is taken from end of the ladder. So finally we'll drive the inverting input of the operational amplifier to have a final output. You can see here a 4-bit R to R resistive ladder network, where this is R and this is 2R. So we can have a simple R, 2R, R, 2R. Here will be a 2R. So why it is called as a 4-bit? Because we have MSB in here, this is the first, second bit, third bit, and LSB is here, this is the fourth bit. Finally we'll have a V out in here. Actually that V out will be there after the operational amplifier. If you have to describe the working of the R to R resistive ladder network, we need to find out the equivalent circuit. So if we suppose we take an example where all inputs are grounded at 0 volt. So I can say grounded at 0 volt means it is grounded, it is grounded, it is also grounded, and it is also grounded. Means we have logic 0, 0, 0 and 0. So this is MSB, kept in mind it is very close to output, and LSB at the end. Whatsoever the bit size is, the MSB is always at the output side while the LSB at the end side. So we'll take a step-by-step procedure to explain how this resistive ladder network work. So suppose we are going to take the first, where this will be connected to ground, means it is having logic 0. So what will happen? Look at this circuit. We'll have R1 and this R2, and they are connected. This point means their connection at this point, that makes they are connected at that junction, and they are simultaneously connected to ground. Well, means we can say they are connected over here. Means this R1 and this R2, they are parallel to each other. And then we have a series resistance called R3. So up to this point we have this network that is called a parallel network and a series network. So we can see here, according to this, this is a parallel network of R1 and R2. We can say this R1 and R2, and we have a series resistance called R3. So we can call it as RA. It is indicated over here. So what it will be? It will be R3 plus R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2. That is exactly equal to, if we put the values of it, it is R2R. So if we put the value of R3 as R plus 2R into 2R divided by 2R plus 2R. So we can have, this will be 2 into 2 4, and R will be R square. And here it will be plus sign, so it will be 4R. Now the 4 and 4 will get cancelled, while this R square with this R will get cancelled. So while finally we have only a single R from this particular equation. So finally we have R plus R, that equal to 2R. So we can say the RA is equal to 2R. So we'll put the value of RA in here, as it is again connected to ground. We'll shift towards the next part where this particular section is connected to ground. So now again this R4, this RA becomes parallel, and this R5 is in series. So we can see this is a parallel and series network. So we can find the equivalent resistance of the combination, and we can call them as RB. So RB equal to R5 as like previous, and it is in series with this parallel circuit, RA R4 multiplied by RA plus R4. So if we place the value of RA as 2R, 2R, 2R into 2R, it becomes a 4R square, and it will be 4R. Again the 4 will get cancelled, and R square will get cancelled with the R. We'll have a simple R plus 2R, that is equal to RB. If we go to the next stage, when we connect the next terminal to again ground, we can say logic 0. So what we have again, RB, R6, they are in parallel. So RB into R6 divided by RB plus R6 in series with R7, in series with R7. So again, if we put the values to find out the RC, we'll have R plus 2R into 2R, it becomes a 4R square divided by 4 into R. So 4 will get cancelled. This R square will get cancelled with this R. We have finally R plus R, that is equal to 2R. And finally, if we go again into the circuit to find out the RD equivalent, we can say the RD equivalent, it is RC parallel R8. So if we have RC parallel R8, what will be the result of it? It will be 2R into 2R divided by 2R plus 2R. So it becomes a 4R square divided by 4R. 4 get cancelled. This R square get cancelled with R. We have only a single R. So where it will be? So single R will be here. We can say it is a single R. And now we have a circuit, very well known circuit, that is called as inverting amplifier. So in that, the gain is, what is the gain of the inverting amplifier? Minus RF upon R in. So here R in is R, and this RF is going over here. So it will be RF upon R, it will be a minus sign into V. So actually the V in is equal to 0. So finally what we'll have, this V in is 0 means 0 multiplied by gain, it becomes a 0. So V out will be 0. So for ABCD equal to 0 0 0 0, what we are getting, V out is equal to 0. So condition is that RF and R1 should be equal to 1. So we can say the gain is equal to. Now practically, if suppose the VA is connected to plus 5 volt supply, so what will happen? So we'll get a circuit that is very different one, where there will be a 2R resistance in here, the 2R resistance to the ground, again the resistance R, 2R, R, 2R, R, 2R, and if it is suppose it is all connected to ground. So what we can do? So we have to go for a Thevenin theorem. So Thevenin theorem will tell us what will be the output voltage in here, and it is given us a voltage called 0.312.5. So it is equal to 312.5 millivolt. So it should be find out with the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Similarly, if we do VB is equal to plus 5 volt, if we find out the Thevenin equivalent of the circuit, and then if we find out the V out, so that is equal to 0.625. So it will be the Thevenin equivalent, or we can say 625 millivolt. If we go for the next, and Vc is equal to plus 5, we'll get a 1.25. If we go for the next, if Vd is equal to 5 volt, then Vout will be equal to 2.5 volt. So in this way, the first, if Va is equal to, Va is on, what will having 0.312.5. If we go for Vb, it will be double, 312.2 will be there. If we go for Vc, it will be again double, it will be there. And finally, if we go for Vd, it will be 5. So if we see it, it is not a 5, it is a 2.5. If we see it, it was like 0.62 something, it was like 1.25 something. So in this way, we are getting the doubling readings at each bit. So from that, we can have a formula. So as the VA is there, so VA will be the same as it is, double the VB, 4 times the VC, and 8 times the VD. So we can see it is 2 times VA, it is 4 times VA, and it is 8 times VA. So we are getting VA plus 2VB plus 4 VC plus 8 VD, and this is the 16. 16 means if it is a 4 bit, then 2 raised to 4 is equal to 16. So if you have to find out the Vout voltage, we can find out the Vout if we put the values of digital numbers. We can say suppose 0 0 0 0, so Vout will be equal to 0 as the term is 0. So finally we have a circuit, the circuit up to which we are getting the analog value, but what we required is in terms of voltage. So we are having a V out, and this will be act like current to voltage converter. So current will be here up to, and this current will flow in this direction, will have a V out. What are the advantages of this particular R2R ladder type DAC? The very first advantage is that it is only using 2 resistors. The second is it does not need any precision resistors as like binary weighted resistors, and it is very cheap and easy for the manufacturer because only 2 resistors are there. But it has a disadvantage of slow conversion rate. So the rate is slow, so this DAC is a slower. Thank you for listening my lecture. Stay tuned for the next videos. Thank you.